Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and more importantly, welcome to this, my home for the next 12 months while I travel Australia. It's the Alucab Canopy camper. So every time I pull up in this, I get a lot of questions. People always coming up asking me what it is. So I thought I'd do a quick video just to show you some of the design features I've put into it. See what you think. It might help you guys if you're doing a build, or maybe make you realise that it's the thing for you. So I'm going to be travelling, as I said, around Australia for the next 12 months. Fishing, sightseeing, beaches, off-road driving, that sort of stuff. So I will be documenting that as I go around my travels. So if you're interested, feel free to subscribe. But in the meantime, let me show you around this. So moving on to the pantry at the side, we've first of all got the double induction hob here. Cutlery drawer on the end. Washing up bowl, pop-up washing up bowl. Pots, pans, basically everything you need. Most importantly, wine glass, because everyone loves a glass of wine, I'm sure. Moving forward, we've got these little steamer tubs. I think that's how you say it. So we've got plenty of cereals. We've got rice, lentils, oats, pasta, spices, tea, coffee. We've got flour. We've got breadcrumbs, milk down that side, tins, cans, and some chocolate biscuits. And then in this side we have the rice cooker, little pop-up kettle, which I really like actually. Cute little thing, but it works really well. That's pretty much the pantry there. And then that just slides away when you're done with it. As that. One of the main reasons I went for the canopy camper option over, say, a canopy and a rooftop tent is the fact that you can actually stand up in it, and you know, if the weather's bad, you can just climb in the back. Really nice and comfortable. As I said, as this is my home for the next 12 months, I've made it as comfortable as I can do. So I've got some nice thick carpet here, lovely padded cushions, very comfortable place to be. As the canopy camper is obviously only the same size as your tub, it does limit you for space, which means you do have to be quite creative with how you use it. And one thing I struggled with previously when I was backpacking was trying to get all the clothes out of your bags, because obviously you're guaranteed the thing you want is always at the bottom of the bag, which means pulling everything out just to get to that, and that is not what I wanted. So I've come up with quite a clever solution, which is basically a wardrobe in here. So I'll show you how we use that. So the wardrobe's actually under this section. So it just lifts out and clips on here, and then we've got access to all the clothing there. So I've got t-shirts, hoodies, shorts, jeans, jackets, towels, so everything's in there. And then obviously when you've finished with it, you can just unclip it and everything just folds nicely back in there. Very easy to get to everything, and it takes up literally no space, so I'm quite happy with that one. Down here next to the wardrobe, we've still got quite a lot of storage down that side. This side we have the toilet, which, as sometimes I might want to stealth camp, you can actually still use this when the roof is down, which is nice. That's why it's a lot lower than the rest of the floor. Here we've just got a few breakers, one for the solar and one for the AC coming in. And then obviously just some extra storage down there. Then if we move on to the electrical board in the back, so starting at the bottom, we have our 240 volt sockets here with the USBs. We've got two Anderson plugs, which are used for plugging additional solar blankets in if the two on the top aren't quite producing enough power. We have also got two Anderson outputs here, two USB outputs, and a 12 volt cigarette socket there. Also got the aux beam control switch unit. So all of these are all Bluetooth and touch buttons. So a bit of a gimmick, but it works for me. Two fuses here. So this one is for the Anderson outputs. This one is for the solar up on the roof. And then we've got this, which is the Topogy water meter. So that obviously tells you per litre how much water you've got left in the tank, which is nice. Rather than just giving you a rough sort of guess, it actually reads out every litre that disappears. Moving on to the storage compartment on the other side. This is one large unit. Same again, these do slide off if need be, but don't really need to do on this side. So here we've got fire extinguisher, recovery gear, compressor, everything you need like that in this one. This is general storage. Generally have my heater, fishing gear in here, any bits and bobs that you like. Moving forward, we have the 10-meter water hose, front runner chairs, 2 of those. And that's pretty much this side, but as I said, there's plenty of storage, everything you really need. And then over at the back here, we've got the Sirocco fan, which I quite like, so that keeps me nice and cool in the summer. One additional feature I have made into the back of this unit, as I mentioned earlier, sometimes I might like to stealth camp or also travel with other people. So I've actually installed a second bed here because you can comfortably fit 2 people upstairs, but sometimes you want your own bed, especially if you're traveling with people. So down here I've actually come up with this solution. So we've got these 2 bars that slide across from that side. They just velcro in on that side, and now I'll just jump in and lock those out. And then we have this additional board, which comes from the top as an infill. And then we have the little bit of the mattress upstairs. And it goes on that section. And then we've got a nice additional bed, so I can fit quite comfortably diagonal. You would struggle to fit anyone taller than me in here, to be honest, but it'd be great for kids or anyone under sort of like 5 foot, 5'8", 5'9", something like that. It's very comfortable though, and it's nice. So when I've got the top down, as far as I mentioned for the stealth camping, pull that one down as well. So perfectly capable just to stretch fully out there. Have a good night's sleep. Oh, whilst I'm here, we've also got a smoke detector here that I forgot to mention earlier. Safety first. So welcome to my bedroom. So obviously this is in the upstairs section. Nice big double bed here, very comfortable. I did see a few reviews about the mattresses here not being very comfortable. I have not found that. I've found this extremely comfortable so far, so hope that continues. Generally I will sleep down this side of the bed, just because obviously you've got quite a small angle down there, so it just feels a bit more roomy sleeping with your head up here, which I like. Plenty of air ventilation coming through. You've got the 2 windows here, one at the front here, all with mozzie nets, which is nice. We've also got the upstairs light here, which is quite nice. Plenty of storage over there. One thing I really like, which makes this extremely comfortable in the cold weather, which it does actually get cold here, which I didn't realise, but it does, is this, the electro warmth controller for the heated blanket. I've just spent a weekend in the Blue Mountains in winter, and it does go down to, I think it went down to 0 degrees, and this was the best purchase I think I've ever purchased. So amazing, really enjoyed that. And then moving up to the top, we've got another Sirocco 2 fan up here, which when I do actually get into the nicer weather, this will keep me nice and cool as well. So that pretty much covers the build in the back of the camper anyway. As you can see, you can quite easily fit 3 people just relaxing in here. Nice thick carpet, so it's very comfortable just to sit here in the middle. Obviously your 2 benches either side, also very comfortable. So I'll take you and show you some of the extra systems that we've put in this and the main electrics for it next. So moving on to where the back seats used to be, this is where the majority of the electrical system is. So running you through all of that. Back here we've got the 90-litre King's fridge freezer, which sits behind the passenger seat quite nicely. Does reduce the legroom for the passenger, but I'm the driver, so not my problem. We've got the Renogy 60 amp solar controller back here, the Renogy 60 amp DC to DC charger, the Renogy 3000 watts inverter charger. We've got individual fuses for all these components, the energy battery meter, so you can keep an eye on how your battery's doing charge wise. We've got the cigarette lighter sockets here, Anderson plugs, USB sockets. Then we've got the 240 volt socket here, which is for this unit mainly. So this is my convection microwave. It's an oven, it's a steamer and a grill, so it basically covers all my cooking needs. So when I combine that with the double induction hob in the back and the rice cooker, I pretty much cook anything here. Probably got more than I did at home. Then moving on down here, we've got another fire extinguisher. And powering everything behind this unit, we have got 340 amps worth of lithium batteries to keep everything running nicely. And then we mentioned about the solar, so as you can see up there, we've got 2 Renogy solar panels, so that's 350 watts of solar there. I've kept this space down the side so I can put a kayak up on the roof. And then we've got the nice King's 40, I think it's 40 or 42 inch laser light bar there, which I really like. Also we have this nice Alucab awning. So this is the 270-degree awning, very quick and easy to put out, totally freestanding. As you can see, super quick and easy to put that out. And then we've got the window, obviously to look out from inside, and that's pretty much the passenger side. So we'll move on to the driver's side. So on the driver's side, we've got the MaxTrack recoveries there, all mounted on the side window. So we've got the window access there, and also we have this, the Nomad shower cube. Same again, very quick and easy to put out. So we can shower in peace. It's also got a roof. I'm not going to bother pulling the roof out now, but it has got a roof on there as well. So moving around to the rear of the vehicle, firstly let's start with this. So this is the blacksmith spare wheel bag, which is very good, plenty of storage in there, and I've got a nice spot for my shovel, because everyone needs a shovel in the bush, right guys? We've also got the power socket here. So this is for the 240 volt input if you're on a powered site, which is nice. So that goes straight to the inverter charger, obviously charges your batteries as well at the same time. Then moving on to the other side of the vehicle, we've got the hot and cold mixer tap here. So the hot water comes from a heat exchange straight off the engine. So obviously you need a warm engine for your hot water, but it saves on having gas systems. I've got no gas on here at all, which I quite like. Obviously it taps just so you can either put your hose on there for the shower, or just use it as a general tap. Then down here we've got the fill points. So this one is what we use for picking up water from lakes or streams. So we just run a pipe from there down into the stream, and the pump on board sucks the water up, circulates it round and into the tank to fill it up that way. Obviously I'll put an inline filter in that. And then we've got this this vent here, so we use this one for filling up from a pressured water source, i.e. a hose pipe. And then this is just the air vent, just to keep air flowing. Underneath the car we have two 43 litre water tanks, so giving us a total of 86 litres of water on board. Up here we have got the front runner jerry can and jerry can holder, so obviously a 20 litre fuel tank, comes in handy. Moving on to the front of the vehicle, down here we have the road safe recovery points there. Obviously I had to go for those because I've still got the standard front bumper on. I would love to put a bull bar and a winch on it, but I'm very close to the GVM limit, so obviously unless I get a GVM upgrade, which I will do in the future, no winch for the time being. We've got the snorkel, so obviously gets us through the deeper water there. And then apart from that, that's pretty much everything. So as you can see, I've made it a bit more luxurious than, say, I could have done. But it is my home for the next 12 months, so I wanted it to be nice. It's fully off-grid system, go anywhere, 4-wheel drive. It's got the water system, it's got the food storage, very comfortable, as I said. It's got the electric, so yeah, basically go anywhere. So all I need to do now is get a bit better at catching fish, and then problem solved. So guys, if you want to actually see what it's like to live in one of these for a year, traveling around Australia, please subscribe, hit the like button, and you can follow my travels.